Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. I'm Tyler Fikes. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Anyways, today, I finally got the secret part I've been talking about in the past couple videos. I ordered it like a month ago, but like I said, it's custom made, and secret's out. You've seen the thumbnail. Things are huge. So 4-inch Bora spacers. Never seen them on another truck before. I'm sure somebody else has made them, but the reason they can do this is just because it's such strong quality. Quality of these Bora spacers, they're called Bora for a reason, bulletproof off-road adapter. I don't know why spacers get a bad rap. It's like everyone thinks, oh, you're gonna run spacers, your hubs are gonna break, and your wheels are gonna fall off. That's not the case with the Bora spacers. That totally could be the case with cheap eBay spacers, which I do not have. Now I'm gonna have the 4-inch Bora spacers in the rear and 2-inch in the front. And the reason I'm doing spacers and not just a bigger wheel is 2 reasons. One, because I'm still in high school and I would like to save some of my money and not just waste them on 5, because I have that one, 5 new wheels, and then I'll probably have to get new tires too. And I like the look of the sidewall, the bubble, and it's better for the tire. It's gonna be better for off-roading. I wanna keep the off-road capability, so I don't wanna run a stretch tire or a flat tire where I'm gonna go off-road and curb my wheels, mess up what I just spent over like 2,000 bucks on to get 18 or 20 by 12s, which would give me the same stance that these spacers do. So the spacer setup on my truck, I'll go from the whole history. So I started, this truck was stock. And then I got the leveling kit, and I thought that's where it was gonna sit. And so I got 4 2-inch spacers for all around, and I didn't know about Bora back then. I only know about Bora now because of custom offsets. But anyways, I didn't know about them, but I still didn't get the cheap eBay ones, and I still have 2-inch on the rear as of right now, but by the end of this video, we'll have 4-inch on the rear and the 2-inch in the front. So I got 4 of those 2-inch spacers, and I put them on all 4 corners, and it was even stance because I was just leveled, and it looked really good. And then I lifted my truck, and then I didn't need the 2-inch spacers in the front anymore, but I still needed them in the back to keep even track with. So I took the 2-inch spacers off the front, sold those on Craigslist, and I don't know the brand. I got these a long time ago, but they are hub-centric. They're high quality. They're not one of the cheap eBay ones. It's not even to your bolt pattern. It's like the double bolt pattern or whatever, because they have those. They have really cheap ones. I got the good ones. They weren't Bora, just because I didn't know about Bora, but I would call them second to Bora. So now we have the 4-inch Bora spacers going on the back, which I am heading home from school right now. The package got delivered while I was at school. So we're gonna get those on the back, move the 2-inch back to the front, and then we're gonna have all the stance in the world. We're gonna have about half the tire sticking out. So I'm super excited, and Bora does custom make these. I'll show them to you once I get to the garage. So anyways, I'll see you guys there. So here they are. Unboxing the spacers. Again, instructions, we don't need those. We got all the lug nuts needed. Good packaging. Ooh, they put these sideways. So that's how much stance we're adding to each side on the back. We're actually not adding that much. We're adding half of this since we already have the 2-inch spacer, and I'm replacing it with the 4-inch spacer, but that is how much from stock. So here they are, and they are beasts. These things are so heavy. And if you guys didn't see my last video where I put Bora spacers on the Duramax out there, definitely go check that out. It was a good one. So these are heavy. Let's bust out the measuring tape just to show these are 4-inch spacers. See, right there, dead on. So this is gonna be a little complicated of a process with my truck for a couple of reasons. One being this is as far as they can bring it into the garage because of the flag. And I just have these giant zip ties holding it on, and I don't have more of these, so I don't wanna cut them. And this kink, if you're wondering, that is from this exact scenario. I was pulling my truck into the garage and it smacked right there. House undamaged, flagpole did not get so lucky. That was this kink, and then this kink was from me pulling it back, and then I just put some tape on it because why not? So might be upgrading the flagpole soon. But the other reason it's gonna be hard, we have to lift the back end, take the tire off, take the spacer off, put the new spacer on, then put the back tires on. Then the back is done. Then we have to go to the front, pull the front tires off, then put the front spacers on. And there's the Duramax that we put the other spacers on. Thing looks great. So we now have the back end off the ground and on Jack's tires, just barely off the ground. Jack stands in place for safety. Now we gotta take the wheel off. And only if it was that easy, they now are off, only on this side. Still got the other one to do. I think I'm just gonna video this one, show you guys the process, and then magically the other 3 will happen, and we'll see how it looks. So anyways, this is the current spacer I have, and these are the hub-centric rings that the wheels come with. So we're gonna be putting these on the spacers, and then I also have them up front. So now we gotta take the spacer off and get the new one on. And now with the other spacer off, we got it over here. I took the hub-centric ring off of it. We have to put this on the new spacer, bring the new spacer over, and put it in place. And it is a nice fit to the hub on the inside. Gotta get some bolts on it to make it hold. But that looks really nice. And it's a lot of stance. So we now have the new lug nuts to put in. I got the bag of the new lug nuts. And you wanna start these by hand. You don't wanna just start them with the impact, or else you could strip them. So I'm gonna get them all started by hand, gun them down on the impact, just get them to it, not super tight, and then we're gonna come in with the torque wrench and do 140 pounds. That is what stock recommends. So we're gonna get that on, and then I'll see you guys once it's all tightened. So now we got them all tightened down in a star pattern. Make sure you do a star pattern if you're gonna do this. That way it evenly sucks up against the hub. You know, these are really sturdy, no problem with them. I definitely went into a lot more detail on the video where I put the 2-inch spacers on the Duramax in the back. So go check that out if you guys want to see more about these spacers. If you're thinking about running them on your truck, definitely a lot of good content over there. So anyways, I'm gonna throw the wheel on here. We'll see how wide it is. All right, guys, I haven't gotten it torqued down. I just started them with my hands. Got it all tight down on there, just close up to it. Now we gotta get the torque wrench out and tighten it down, but you can see them hiding back there. So I'm not gonna show you the final product until I have all 4 of them done, but this is a before of how much stance we had. Already a good bit just from the wheel alone. So now we're gonna have, kind of get a sneak peek even more. The angles don't do it justice. You gotta see it from a straight on view, but just take my word, there's a lot of tires sticking out. We gotta get all the rest done. I will see you guys once they're all on. All right, guys, we got the spacers on. 4-inch in the back, 2-inch in the front. You can see even track width now sticks out about half. Let's get this angle. So you're gonna have to take my word, that's about half. It looks more like 3/4 from there, but it's about half of the tire front and rear. You can see them tucked back in there nicely, right behind the wheel, in between the brake. Here's the stance in the mirror, in the lower mirror. I always have that pointed at the tires. And so I just took it for a little drive, and actually I'm really surprised. It seems to grip the road a lot better. It handles a lot better on turning, and I think that's because everything's 2 inches wider now, so there's a wider track width. You go around a turn real fast, it really, it's wider. It has a lot more to push off the ground with. Think if you're going like this and you turn, it's really easy to flip. Now it's really wide. It makes it just that much harder to tip over, which I was never worried about this thing tipping over, especially with sway bars that Chevys come with. But now it feels, I can feel a performance gain, which I'm really surprised about in just the little driving I've done. And I have a bigger trip tomorrow out on some windy roads going to work tomorrow early morning, so I'll really be able to get a good feel for it, even better feel for it then. But for now, I definitely, just that little drive, like I said, I can feel actually a big difference. I can feel it with the steering wheel and everything. And with the level of the truck sitting, it definitely has a better grip on the road, which is really awesome. I was really just doing it for looks gains, not any performance gains, but since I got stability performance on the road, that's what I would call it. That's pretty awesome. So anyways, I'll throw up some more shots of the truck, because I know that's what you guys came for. I'll throw those up at the end, but anyways, I'm gonna do the outro right here. So if this is your first time stopping in, please make sure to subscribe. You're on the road to 1,000. We have a ton more content coming with my truck and with the white Duramax that I showed you guys earlier in the video. And some other trucks make appearances all the time. My friends' trucks come over, we work on it, get stuff done. And it's a fun time, it looks cool, and makes for a great video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.